Okay, so we just got back from Costco, and this was Brian's first experience at Costco. We got a membership, and I need him to tell the experience that he had, but first, this is what we came for. The vanilla ice cream that allegedly is so good, and Brian's an ice cream snob, so he will be the one to tell us if it's actually good.
What?
And then we got peaches. These overpriced true fruit, but they're so delicious. I'm curious to try these chips that are avocado oil. These panko breaded chicken nugget breasts. Nice, easy, quick dinner. Bacon, because we love bacon. It was a good deal. Eggs, because we go through a lot of eggs. Cheese, because I can't eat cheese, but Brian goes through a lot of cheese. We go through so many limes for our Chipotle bowls, so a bunch of limes. My coworker actually loves these things. She buys like 10 bags every time she goes, and I guess they're seasonal. So I decided to buy a bag. We'll try them out, see if they're really worth the hype, and then maybe I'll get 10 bags. Tortilla chips, because that's a good deal. My favorite Spindrift, because those are a good deal.
Junk food, because it's a good deal, kids.
Shut up.
Junk food.
Tide Pods, because we like toxic.
Tide Pods, eat them for breakfast.
I don't use these, but somebody else does. Still $150 worth of groceries from Costco. He was so antsy that he had to put it in the freezer, even though we're going to take it right out so he can try the ice cream.
Once it hardens, duh.
Oh. And then we'll get his reaction. But
no thanks.
His overall reaction initially was that he loved the dinner there. We had food at the food court, and he was amazed that our entire meal was $8.
Food court, 10 out of 10. Prices, 7.5 out of 10. Junk food, gonna be consumed, 12 out of 10.
You better be careful what you say about those prices, because what if Costco sponsored me one day?
Well, tell them up their pricing game. Well, don't put that in there.
Okay.
Don't put
Costco
it in there. Don't put it in there. Don't put it in there.
Costco is actually not a terrible price as long as you,
as long as you don't throw it away or it doesn't go bad.
as long as you shop at a store that's not Walmart or Aldi, then Costco's a great price. I fixed my camera settings, and I have never been happier to look at the quality. So good. Anyway, so he's gonna be a clothing. We didn't check out clothing yet. We haven't gotten gas yet. I mean, I used to have a membership, so I know what Costco's all about. But
whoa, what a flex!
What's the reaction of the Kirkland ice cream?
Pretty solid, 8.3.
This is a snob guy who only eats Haagen-Dazs or maybe Ben & Jerry's.
Haagen-Dazs preferably. It is the finest quality.
So how does this compare to Haagen-Dazs?
Haagen-Dazs, depending on the flavor, 9.2.
Okay, and this was what?
I think an 8.4, 8.3, somewhere in that range. 8.3, 8.4. It's solid.
Okay, what does that compare to Ben & Jerry's?
Ben & Jerry's is probably a 8.8.
Okay. We can appreciate the new haircut. Looks good.
Oh,
Having this serious urge to declutter right now, so this might be a standalone video. If it is, hi, hello, welcome. If it's not, and I drop it in a vlog, well, then we're here to declutter. But I don't know why I have this urge right now to just make a space that I want to actually live in and not just feel like I'm living in this apartment to just live here as like an in-between. Like, I want to make this feel like a home. And so I'm sick of just like, now that I've been here for a couple months, I want to just like actually feel like it's like my place, because I feel like I have a lot going on here. I have so many bags that it is ridiculous. Like, what am I going to do with all these? And I understand one day, here I am, one day I might use this, but like it is nice to have a couple like bigger duffel bags. This one's nice because it zips. I actually got it at one of my a job conference I was at for the Minnesota Vikings. So like I do want to keep these that are in here. This is another one. Oh, this one's from Savannah, Georgia. But like it zips. It's nice to have one that zips, and it's kind of like a beachy material. I like to have these two, but I have a whole duffel bag full of just bags, and I'm sick of it, and I'm ready to just organize and be done with it. I also have this backpack here that just has random crap in it that I just need to deal with. Like, some of this stuff is work. Like from my current job. So I think any bags that I might use that I want to put away but I want easy access to, I'm going to store in this green suitcase here. So one of them being this backpack. I travel, like when I fly in airplanes, this is the backpack I bring. So I want that to be easy to access. And this is kind of a nice like bag that I can use for when I'm just like doing like day things, so I want to keep that in here. And then maybe this pink purse, depending on if I want to use this or like my other Lululemon bag. And honestly, I might just go throw this in the laundry room because that's where I would grab a bag depending on if I want like an actual purse or just like my Lululemon crossbody, so that might actually be where I put that. Watch out, Millie. Okay, and this is where I struggle because I actually like to have a couple big duffel bags that I don't want to get rid of, which is fine. I don't know why I have two Victoria's Secret ones, but I do. But like, why am I keeping this? This could honestly go either in the trash or with my other garbage bags. Trash. This can go in with the other garbage, but like they can also go in other spots. This might be nice for TSA, but then why don't I keep it where it's easily accessible? I don't think I need two of these. This one I use all the time. I should actually keep that accessible for when I actually travel. I have this whole bag here of just random crap. Like how many, let's just assess what all I have for these. This is a work bag that I used to use. I honestly might just get rid of it because I don't use it anymore. You can go to Goodwill. Just make sure you have nothing in here besides gum wrappers. I got this from Amazon. It worked fine, but I just don't even use these bags. I just use a backpack. And I noticed this bag also kind of sits and leans funny, like it doesn't want to stay upright. So let me just get rid of this. This can go to Goodwill. And it actually is a strap, so that's going. I actually like this one for day-to-day more than that one, so I'm going to throw this one in here. Keep this one, I guess. It's nice to have a crossbody version. This can go. This can go. This was my bag that I brought to Walt Disney World, so I keep it for memory's sake, and maybe I'll give it to my kids one day, so I'm keeping that. This is another one. Honestly, this is kind of a nice bag to have as a... I went to Alcatraz in 2017. That's crazy. This one is a nice drawstring. By nice, I mean just a drawstring. I'm going to keep this backpack just because it's an expensive little backpack and it's cute. It could be used for something small. I think this can go. As sad as this is for me to get rid of, I don't really have a need for it. This was actually my mom's bag, but it's so dirty and used, and I don't really have a need for it to hold. I mean, I guess if I ever wanted to dump all my makeup in here one day, but I don't have a need for it. So I think it's time to go. I don't need this little bag anymore. It says an off she went to change the world. I don't need this little Origins bag. I don't know why I'm keeping this. It's rhinestone with my name on it, but I'm just going to throw that. This can hold all my makeup brushes, so that's nice. I want to have one brush holder thing. Honestly, I think I can get rid of this one too, because I have another one like this that's bigger. So I don't really need two. So I'm going to get rid of that. That can go to Goodwill. I'm going to keep this bag. So that can stay. This one can stay. I don't need this. This can go. See, and I have all of these. This one's nice because it opens up like pretty big. I don't need two though, so I'll just keep one. Get rid of the other. And then this one's cute. I'll just keep one other one. So I have two bags that are this size. Then I have, this is nice because it's TSA friendly if it needs to be in a clear bag, so I want to keep that. I have a couple of these. I don't think I need all three. Let's see. That one's just plain. This one says Origins on it. Maybe I'll get rid of this Origins one. I like this one because it's bigger than this, but I want to keep this out because if I need it for any like travel makeup, so I'm going to keep the TSA and this out, and maybe, honestly, I should just keep all of these in a drawer because that's when I would need it most for travel. I will keep the brush one too, and then really all that's in this Hope duffel bag is this backpack, this like nice travel backpack. I should have brought that to Hawaii actually. That keepsake, and then these couple of duffel bags, which I feel like you can never have too many duffel bags. The cat is trying to get in this bag. And then in here, I'm just gonna put all of my duffel bags in this pink storage bag, because if I really need them, I will reach up and get them, and I don't use duffel bags super often. Okay. And then in this green suitcase, I just have my backpack and two bags that I could use on a day-to-day if I feel, and I might throw this purse in there. I'm gonna put this purse in the laundry room with the other pink purse. I don't know what to do with my old laptops actually. I know that I need to recycle them, but I don't know what to do with them quite yet, so I'm actually just going to stuff them in this suitcase, just so they're out of the way. And then this green suitcase already has a place to go, which is under some clothes here. I think I'm just going to get rid of this one. I don't really... I think I was actually gifted it from just somebody random from like a work thing, but I don't need it, so I'm just going to donate it. I'm going to go put this pillow out, and then this bag is looking really good. I might just throw the other pillow that I bring back in there. And then I think we should go through some other areas of this closet because it really needs it. I have this area up on the top of my closet that I cannot stand. The reality is I have done this a few times now. These things could be stacked somewhere else. Here are a couple winter hats. It's fine. A couple mittens. Some socks. I've really cleared out my socks, so this is like the big socks that I have. This is what I got in here so far. And I have like clothes that are more like work clothes, like when I'm painting or something like that, and I feel like they should just go in this bin too. Time to time you need clothes to paint with and whatnot, so I actually do reach for these. There's just a time and a place for them, so I think putting them in a bin like this is going to be better than just randomly throwing them somewhere. I could at least do this for now. Now I just have this bin that I actually want to use to store any of my travel bags, so like my duffel bags, my one duffel bag, the makeup pouches that I have that I'll travel with, and then any of these extra ones that are nice to have. So that's where I'm going to keep all my travel stuff, and I'll put that back up top there. I just helped a little bit, so now it's not crazy. How much stuff I got rid of just in that, like all of that I'm getting rid of just in this one sitting. Those are being put with my other bags, plastic bags, and like reusable bags. That's getting thrown. The only other products I really want to touch on is in this skincare / makeup drawer. I just have some random products in here, like this ordinary rosehip seed oil. This stuff has definitely gone bad, so I want to get rid of that. And then I have so many of these. This is from when I do a microneedling session, which I want to take you along that journey. I'm just going to toss these because I have so many of them. And then these actually I want to keep because it's a good like neutral sunscreen and anti-itch cream, and then a moisturizer. These drawers are dirty. This is, I think, pretty much gone. Ooh, and it started to tint color, which means it's no longer good anymore. So this is a Dime Hyperglow Serum. I'm going to get rid of that. I actually think that this Dime Wonder Screen has also gone bad. Yeah, I'm just going to get rid of it because it's sunscreen. April 2024. It's pretty much gone too, so I'm just going to get rid of that. I do love the way the Dime products look, and I think they actually work really well. This cleansing balm, I'm just going to keep. There's hardly anything left of it, so I should just use it up. I don't tend to use this balm very much. I don't know if I love this balm. I haven't been a big cleansing balm person lately. I also have been using this. It's kind of like a cleansing oil to clean your skin before you actually use face wash. I should use this up too. I'm not loving that one as much. And then the only thing that this is, and I need to use this too, is just it's a little bit of a Dime serum that the container broke. So I just need to use that up. And right now I'm just using an ITK moisturizer. And that's it for my skincare there. So I'm going to leave that as is, but look at getting rid of half of what was in there pretty much. I'm really excited because I am starting a canning journey. I want to start making like jams especially. And so I just ordered my first part of the kit with a pot and kind of all the utensils that you need, and then a couple mason jars. And it gets here kind of midweek next week. And I know it's like perfect timing because it's like berry picking season is right now. And Brian has some wild raspberries and blackberries, I think, on his land at his property. And so we picked some last year and it was super fun. So I'm going to pick some again this year and start making jam. I need a new hobby, which is why I'm doing it. So I'm super excited. I think I'll just pick a bunch and freeze it, but I'm going to take you along in this journey because I'm going to learn. And if any of you are canners or make jams or jellies, please leave all of your tips down in the comments. I'm definitely going to need them, but I didn't grow up with a family who does this. So don't mind the air fryer going in the background and my nasty lip pimple thing I have going. But I'm actually really excited about this whole canning thing. So I decided to opt for the stainless steel version instead of a like aluminum, I think it is. I think it will just last longer. I just like that better anyway, so that's the one I got. And then I also got some of like the utensils outside of it. You could buy kits too, but I wanted certain things. I didn't want like, some of the kits had like measuring cups in it and they were like plastic measuring and all this stuff, and I was like, I don't need that. So I got this, and then I also just got a case of 8-ounce jars. So that's what I've got to start. And then Brian's land has both blackberries and raspberries. The raspberries are about ripe right now, and then the blackberries are not going to be ripe for a little bit later, but I think I'm going to freeze them all, and then I might do this like when it's like end of August, maybe September time, just so that I have like I'll freeze them, and then I'll do that kind of as like a fall time activity. I think it'd be nice, especially like when it's cooler outside. It's just a good time to do it. I wanted to look and see if there's a local strawberry patch near me. I want to do some strawberries too, so I'd have blackberries, raspberries, and strawberries. And then I know I need to get like, I have sugar, and then I need to get like the, I don't know what it's called, but like the preservative, like that makes it like the jelly. So let me know if you have any advice and tips, because I could really use it, because I think it'll be an adventure. I need like a new hobby, and I think this would be something good, because then I want to start with that, and then maybe I can move into like other type of stuff. Like once I actually have a garden and I'm outside of an apartment, then I can get a garden and actually do like other canning things of like actual vegetables. My packages have arrived. Oh. Oh. Yeah, I know. Look how big that thing is.
It smells weird.
Yeah, it does.
It smells like China.
I'm ready to make some berries.
Should we go pick them?
And we can. Look at how big that thing is. I also got this canning set, which I think will be good. And then I got some mason jars. I'm ready to can now. I just need the berries. We just made an impromptu berry picking run. Look at all of these. Beautiful berries. We got a lot. It was 9.8 pounds. I think it was almost 10 pounds. We're gonna keep some, and then we're gonna use a bunch to store for my jam. This jam better work, because otherwise I just wasted $50 on strawberries. Pull out the stems for a lot of them and then freeze them. Hopefully I have room in my freezer too. Look at that quality. How do you hull out the, just like that?
What?
Moves the camera, sets it on.
No, I'm making my line of berries.
I think I figured out my camera situation.
Oops. Got me rattled. Technique.
Look at this. Solid. That actually doesn't look like very much. Those are all the stems. It actually doesn't look like very much compared to the...
That's a ton. It's so heavy.
We're keeping these out to eat. Now to find room in the freezer for them. We're out here picking wild berries. Wow, this is all I got. And I've been standing here for probably 10 minutes. But they're like in these bushes that you gotta weave back into. Brian's way over there, like hidden behind. But it's a lot of work to get to these berries. We've probably been out here for like 30 to 40 minutes. This is all we got. Although Brian's way off in the weeds somewhere. So he's probably got a bunch more, but man, these things are no joke because they're so tiny. It also is warm out here, and it's not even that hot. I think it's like barely 82 maybe, and it's humid, but there's also a breeze, but I'm just being a baby. And Hope doesn't do well with ticks, so she had a couple on her already that she had to fling off with a couple screams. But I'm probably gonna get burnt. Update, we've been at it for about an hour and a half. Changed locations a couple times. Not too shabby. Some of these are misleading because they're black raspberries, so they seem like they're going to be ready to pick, but they're rock solid. But looking good. This is the final result of all the berries. It's pretty good. I feel like you should pick way more, but quite a bit. And what are you putting together?
Weed whacker.
Weed whacker. I heard somebody say they call this a weed eater.
Yeah, I've heard that too.
I've never heard that before until then. Weed whacker, or if you're Avery, weed whapper. It is the 4th of July. We've got somebody cutting watermelon. I'm making a salad, actually one that I grew up on, and it's super good. So it's actually called tequila berry salad. There's no tequila in it. It's from a restaurant that was like in Minnesota that closed down, and it's really good. 1 head of lettuce and then 1 full head of cauliflower in here. Do they call it a head of cauliflower? And then it's a pound of bacon, cooked, chopped, and then you'll need about 2/3 cup of Parmesan cheese. Mix it all in, and then the dressing is actually mayo. Ooh, this one has bacon grease in it. I didn't know that. Sugar, and then apple cider vinegar. Ryan's in charge of cutting up a watermelon. Does it taste good?
It's decent.
It's decent. It looked good when you started cutting it. Brand of Parmesan. And then you just, supposed to measure, but nah. The base ingredients are actually pretty easy. It's simple. What's the actual, like, real kicker of this is the mayo and the sugar dressing with apple cider vinegar. That's what does it. So I'm gonna mix that, but I'm not gonna pour it in here until we actually get there. We're going to my dad's today, so I will mix it in once we actually get there.